Hello guys and welcome to this new vlog. Probably the last one I'll be making in Denmark because I'm moving to the US. You've all known this for a while, playing for Pittsburgh Knights. If you haven't heard that, you're probably a bit lost. But anyway, that roster is going to be me, adapting in the jungle role, zero host and mid. Obviously, Deathwalker Soul and voted C role coach. Pittsburgh Knights, New York. It's like a branch of Steelers, which is an NFL team, so that's awesome. I kind of wanted to make this. This is a bit of a spontaneous vlog for me. Usually I plan these out, but I just kind of felt like I owed you guys an explanation of what's going on, like when did we play, and there's been a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that I couldn't spoil for a while and that I can actually show you guys now. So there's going to be a few things. First of all, I actually had the pleasure of having Hindu Man and Jamison, I think that's how I say it, over for a while, and like for a day or two to do some documentary footage, do some interviews and stuff. And they did this with like 9 players throughout the league. So they're going to be uploading like a kind of a documentary series to Smitepro's YouTube channel over the course of like the next months or so, I guess, throughout the whole season. There's a bunch of footage they shot. So I'll give you guys a little teaser.
But I'm also a person that works very well under pressure, and I like putting goals for myself. That's what gets me up. If I would not put goals for myself, I would just be lazy.
That's a part of the documentary. It's gonna be, as I said, more small episodes. The first one is out already, so I'll link that down below. You should definitely go check that out because the production value this year is just going up, and like this is really what Smite needs, especially the professional scene. Jamison is really good at like shooting footage and editing stuff. He's a super cool guy. Go leave him a follow and stuff. Hindu of course as well. Well, we all love Hindu, so that's kind of it. But yeah, in general, I just kind of want to say that that's really awesome. That actually gets my hope up high for the Smite Pro League, because that's one thing we've really been lacking in the past, is like actual good content that can keep viewers like interacted and kind of create more of a community around the teams and like get to see what we do besides like playing, or like how some behind the scenes stuff, right? Like in this video I talk about the whole support trade, how that went down behind the scenes. There's a lot of information that both me and Rafa give that actually wasn't available publicly until now. So it's a very honest, very honest documentary, super well made, so go check that out please. Second thing is I'm moving to America, NA, and I'll pretty much be moving next Thursday if everything goes as planned, 21st. Atlanta, that's where we're gonna live. We got ourselves a nice big house. We're gonna be moving in. We're gonna be 7 in the house, the players, and then adapting is gonna bring Pixie, Mixie. Hopefully, hopefully Kenneth doesn't get mad that I said that here, but it's gonna be awesome to live with everyone. I'm really looking forward to it. Living with Jamin and Emil last year, that was actually a really positive experience. You kind of get to know each other way more as a team. So it's really looking forward to that as well. So we move in, we're gonna have to do a bunch of stuff, but luckily we're with this super awesome org that is Pittsburgh Knights, and they're really looking out for us, so that's quite good. Anyhow, our first game is going to be on the 28th of March, and there we will be playing SK, former Trifecta semi-finalist at the World Championships, in our first game, and that's actually also going to be the first game of the league in itself. Every game next year is going to be a best out of 5. We're going to play, there's 2 halves of the split now, so there's like, it's more of like, as you know it from like football or soccer in Europe, right? Like you have two kind of, you have the spring and the fall, where you play, and every match counts towards the end, which is obviously World Championships. So we play 9 games because you play every team once in the first split, and then you play all the teams once more time, 9 games in the second half of the split. So you're going to be playing 9 best out of 5s in the first half, and then we're going to be going to MSI, hopefully. And then after that, there's going to be 9 more games, and then World Championships later in the year. So that's going to be broadcasted. Our first game is going to be against SK to put off the league. It's going to be super awesome. We've been practicing not too hard, but we've definitely gotten some pretty good scrims in the past few weeks, so I would say we are ready to take on SK, but it's definitely going to be a very tough match. They're a senior team by now. They have really good players, really talented players. They have some really like veterans on that team as well, so it's actually going to be pretty hard playing into them. I guess we're definitely not taking it lightly. I think it's going to be a really good match. So it's going to be 28th of March, mixer.com/Smite game at like 11 a.m. ET. And I think that is also when summertime kicks in Europe. So that should be like 5 p.m., 4 or 5 p.m. Central European time. So go check that out when that comes. But that was kind of it for this video, I guess. I just kind of wanted to explain to you guys what's going on in my life. So I'm pretty much spending the time right now with my family, with my friends, just trying to get some stuff sorted before I go. Obviously, there's so much stuff that needs to get sorted. Getting the visa was a really tough process. Now you have to sort like taxes, health insurance, you name it, like pretty much everything that comes with moving to a different country. It's a bit of a different move than going to Spain, where when we went to Spain, we literally just went. We didn't need any documents because Europe, it's kind of like moving states, I guess. You don't really need to do much. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I just want to give you guys a quick update on what's going on. So there might not be too much content coming out in the next few weeks because I'll be super focused on like winning our SPL games and just the move in general, because we have to set up our beds, PCs, furniture, settle into the house in general. It takes like a few days to get everything sorted, get into like the rhythm of a new, you gotta make a new day work, I guess, right? So that's pretty hype. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. This was very spontaneous for me, but I just kind of want to give you guys an update because I'm like, hey, EmilZy, why haven't you done that class of EmilZy yet? Or like, why is the content not that superb right now? But that's kind of why. But we'll be playing SPL soon. Then we'll do a bunch of content. I'm sure that we're gonna do so much content when we get into the house as well. There's so much potential. I know Defog and I have already talked about doing like cooking streams / YouTube videos, which should be so hilarious. You all know how that went last time. So there should be a lot of cool stuff coming out. So I'm really looking forward to the move. I hope you guys are as well. So if you don't see too much of me for the next 1 or 2 weeks, don't worry. There should still be pretty much videos every day on the YouTube. But I am also going to be focusing on SPL and moving first, and then after we play our first few games, I'll go back on the content grind like super hard, and hopefully it's going to be super good as well. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, press the bell. Until next time, everyone, peace out.